The man discovered something strange while using the restroom. Even though there were plenty of empty stalls nearby, the other person walked straight to his stall.
It's occupied.
But instead of leaving after hearing him, the person actually peeked through the gap in the door. Thinking he had run into a pervert, Reno became furious. He shouted loudly and drove the person away, but the next second, a violent fight broke out outside the stall.
Hey! What is happening out there?
No matter how much he asked, no one outside responded.
Alright, you want me to come out there?
Reno could no longer hold back his curiosity. He pushed the door open and walked out, but strangely, the moment he opened the door, all the noise outside vanished. As if everything that had just happened was an illusion. Reno thought the person had already left. In a hurry to get to a company meeting, he didn't think much of it, but when he was about to leave, he discovered the bathroom door had somehow been locked from inside. No matter how hard Reno tried, he couldn't open it. Anxious, he immediately started cursing. Then he quickly pulled out his phone to call for help, but he found there was no signal at all. At that moment, a locking sound came from behind him, but he had just checked and confirmed there was no one else in the restroom. Reno cautiously walked over to check. The next second, a familiar voice came from inside the stall.
Occupied.
And Reno suddenly realized the scene felt familiar. He instinctively peeked through the crack in the door. Sure enough, sitting inside was another version of himself. This sudden situation scared him and he quickly backed away. Then he accidentally bumped into another stall door, pushing it open. He saw that there was yet another version of himself inside, and that version immediately punched him upon seeing him. Stunned, Reno was forced to wrestle with him. During the struggle, the other man shoved him back into the stall, and then quickly shut the door to keep him inside. But before Reno could react, the next second he saw the other man crash through the door in terror. Hot-tempered Reno immediately fought back when he saw this, but the irrational Reno didn't realize that the scene before him was exactly the same as just now, only this time he had turned from the defender into the aggressor. Soon he shoved the other man into the stall, and immediately shut the door. This action was like pressing the mute button. The stall instantly became silent. Strangely, when Reno opened the door to check, the other man had mysteriously disappeared, but before he could react,
Alright, you want me to come out there?
but this time it did not loop again like before. The person in the first stall, after claiming he was coming out, suddenly went silent. Seeing this, Reno quickly walked over. The next second he saw a terrifying scene. He saw the other man strangely collapse onto the ground. Reno was so frightened that his breathing became rapid. The intense discomfort made him vomit uncontrollably. This also made him accidentally notice the writing on the toilet paper roll. Reno guessed that this might be a clue left by the deceased.